What's up everyone, here is AhkTaar, welcome back for more World Boss content here. I'm gonna show you three different teams, different teams than yesterday and than the day of before. You're gonna see that here, the first team, really interesting because I swapped my Hezonja for my Melia, as I said yesterday, because with using my Hezonja I could apply 2 or 3 HP burnings maximum at once on the boss, and that wasn't really optimal. Here I replace him with my Melia, and my Melia can apply way more HP burnings by herself. So in this kind of content she is better in my opinion, and let's find out. So let me run the fight here. So Melia, when she has the second exclusive and she transforms, she can apply an HP burnings in AoE. When she has the third exclusive, she's gonna increase by 25% the HP burning damage she's gonna deal. Hezonja with the second exclusive gets 15% more HP burnings. So normally she can inflict more HP burning damage than Hezonja, but Hezonja can trigger HP burnings and Melia can't. We have to rely on the number of HP burnings inflicted on the boss at once. Here, as you can see, Melia can stack almost always 5 HP burnings on the boss, 4 to 5. Hezonja could only 2 or 5 at once. So for that, Melia is better. Also, her HP burning damage are better, but she can trigger HP burnings. So, for now, the damage are pretty nice, so let me accelerate the run here to 124 million damage, almost the same as yesterday when I was using my Hezonja. So, let's have a look to the final result. This is what I did. Yesterday with Hezonja, I did 222 million. So here, that was better, 7 more million damage as before. Using my Melia, this is great, she is insane for this kind of content. And also her gear is worse than the one I have on my Hezonja. So this team is better, and now I saved my Hezonja for another team. So let's see on another team here. This is the second one I used, but that was not optimal because I'm using Walter, I'm using Nita, 2 poison heroes with the attack buff thanks to my Ulcaster here, the 2 direct damage heroes I had yesterday. But I forgot to bring in my team Space or Guhanna in order to control the speed. So that was a bad idea, and if you have a look to the damage here, the damage are not great, the damage are not good. So I decided to leave the fight, to quit the game, so I can retry without losing my entry. Really important. So now I made some adjustments and I wanted to try my Agatha, and you are gonna be really it's gonna be great. I think it was really interesting to use Agatha. This is the first time I'm using her against the boss, and she is doing such a great amount of damage. She is insane. Look at that, 2 million damage. 140 and 1,400,000 using her basic attack. She is insane. She hits in her damage are based on her maximum HP, and all the time during the fight she buffs her own max HP, so her damage are getting better during the fight. Look at that, it's increasing. And now you can see that the damage are way better than before. And this is a direct damage team, and it's gonna be almost as efficient as my main team. This is so great. So maybe in the future I'm gonna try this kind of stuff in dungeons. Maybe Agatha can be great against bosses. I want to try that. Maybe I should try to increase her stats, because at the moment it's nice, but I feel like I can do better. Also, if I have the new legendary aura we have now, the aura number 11 if I'm not mistaken, this one is such a great aura for her. She's gonna be insane with this new legendary aura. But it costs a lot, because you need runes number 11, and in order to get them, you have only 2% chance in dungeons in Faction Abyss to drop some of them. It's the same drop rate as the number 10, which is pretty hard to get. Look at the damage, direct damage heroes. Who said that HP burnings were the only way to deal with content. I'm using direct damage heroes. Okay, I have Agatha, I agree. But now, with the new faction, you have some ways to get more stars. And you have some heroes to solo some content in the faction Abyss, so it's easier to get Agatha. You don't need the first exclusive here. The only thing that the first exclusive gives to me, she is immune to controls when she has a shield. And she gets a shield every turn. This is the only thing provided by the first exclusive, so you don't need that in order to deal some damage with her. Look at the damage. This is so great. So if I jump at the end of the fight, the damage are almost the same as my previous team. This is insane. So final result, 218 million damage. 11 million less than the previous team. 99 million damage from Agatha, 62 million here, but if I had the exclusive 3 on my Megan, probably she would score something like 80 million, 90 million, something like this, because her main source of damage comes from her ultimate. She can cast it every 2 or 3 turns, depending on the heroes I have and the number of basic attacks she deals. She could be way better having the third exclusive. And my Ulcaster, I could lower his effect hit in order to increase his other stats, his offensive stats, so he could be better than that. Maybe try to reach 60 or 70 million damage, could be achievable. This team is so great. So now let's have a look to my final team here. First, I decided to use this team here, but the boss was always resisting my speed reduction from my space, so in fact that wasn't a good idea. Here I wanted to use my Nita to deal some poison damage, my Turk in order to increase the HP of my heroes to deal more HP burning damage, but yeah, without the speed reduction on the boss it was hard, so I decided to leave one more time and to try something different. So I used my Lomas, blocked his second attack, because using the basic attack he can lower the resistance and the speed of the boss by 20%, 25% resistance less, so this is pretty nice. Here I'm using also Verto, so I got more effect hit on my heroes, and so I can put the speed reduction on the boss. I have the attack buff for my Verto, for my Lomas and my Nita, so I can inflict more bleed and poison damage. And I have my Hezonja to deal the HP burning damage. So far the damage are pretty nice. It's way less than my two previous teams, but still, it's pretty interesting. Look at the number of debuffs on the boss. 3 kind of dots, a deep poisoning 1 because I don't have the third exclusive on my Nita. Now, yeah, this morning I have the second exclusive on her, so she is inflicting 1 extra poison on the boss when she takes her turn, and she has more effect hit. Resistance down, effect hit down, and speed down, crit rate down, but this one doesn't really matter here. So many debuffs. 10 turns, almost 70 million damage. So let's have a look to the final result. So all my teams in conclusion did better than yesterday. 133 million damage, which is pretty nice. Look at the damage coming from my Nita, from my Lomas, and I have a way better stuff on my Hezonja in comparison with my Nita and my Lomas, so they could do way better than that. Also, I have a bad aura at the moment on my Lomas, he could be way better than that. This is so great. 3 great teams to use in the against the world boss. This is really nice. Tell me what do you think about that in the comment below, what you are using. I'm curious about that. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.